Hey, what is up, guys? It's Chris from Riley Games, and coming at you today with a top 5 video. More specifically, it is top 5 zombie games, meaning the top 5 Call of Duty games that have had zombies in the past. Spaceland Zombies isn't on here. We haven't had all the DLC yet. We haven't seen all the maps. Luckily for us, we have 5 zombie games out right now. So let's get to it, guys. So at number 5, guys, we have, could it really be anything else? Exo Zombies. So Exo Zombies did something that kind of broke their game, and what they did is that they changed the formula, the zombies formula that everyone loved. Their zombies move too fast. They don't move the way that we're used to zombies moving. Not to mention the kind of zombies that they had. Shock zombies, infected, bosses, dogs. Those are kind of expected. That's standard zombies. Then they also have exploding zombies. It was too much. A lot of people especially complained about the shock ones. Kind of the infected, but they weren't so bad. It was like another dog round. But the zombies weren't great. The formula wasn't great. They were going too fast. You also had the maps. They were all the same. You know, they all felt the same. It was always at an Atlas kind of area. Always the same kind of color palette. It's not like a Treyarch game where it's like you take a look at one map and then a look at the other, and then they're so different from each other. All these maps felt the same. They didn't feel fresh, and that's really why Exos comes last. And also, I think you can explore your own imagination, because as we all know, there are many reasons why we don't like Exo Zombies. And coming in at the number 4 spot, guys, might be a little controversial to have this game this low on the list, but it is World at War Zombies. Now let's just start by saying the World at War Zombies, guys, is the zombies formula. Any successful zombies game is going to follow this formula. The maps are very simplistic, but very addictive and very good maps. Quite solid. Shinonuma and Darice, I love those maps. But we gotta remember, guys, this was the beginning of zombies. So definitely, we hold high respects for it, but it just can't compete with the games that we have now, the new zombies games. It's not saying that this is a bad game in any ways, guys, but it's just starting to show its age, and that's really why it's at the number 4 spot. And coming in at the number 3 spot, guys, we have a game that some people argue has the best map ever. I personally would not say that, but I would definitely put the map in the top 5. And guys, this game is Black Ops 2, and it has some good maps. We have Origins and Mob of the Dead. Some people argue that these maps are in the top 5 best maps ever made. And if that's true, if you agree with this, that's fine. But here's the problem, guys. 2 good maps can't carry an entire game. Okay, this is why it isn't up higher. It isn't number 1 or number 2. It's number 3. It's right there in the middle, and it's simply because 2 good maps can't carry a good game. And we're also looking at the game, and guys, that has 2 of the most poorly designed maps, Transit and Die Rise. I'm not saying these maps are difficult, although they are, because they are poorly designed. It's okay to have a difficult map. 5 is a difficult map. Is it poorly designed, though? No. It is a well-designed map that is difficult. This, though, what we had here were poorly designed maps. So that's the problem. This is why it's down lower. Some people would say it's up higher because we have these great maps in it. And honestly, they are great maps, guys. Origins and Mob of the Dead are great maps. And this game also introduced buildables. I know that's a little, some could argue that because in Black Ops 1 you had some form of buildable in some of the maps. But here is when it was really popularized. This is where we actually have buildables in the map. It was a good game, guys. A great game. And this is why it's in at number 3. It's not the best, but it is a solid game, nonetheless. And that is why it is at number 3. Coming in at the number 2 spot, guys, we have Black Ops 3. A game with very solid maps, guys. Very solid maps for sure. But it only has one new perk. Now, I'm not saying this is why it's not number 1. It's just a side note, really. We get our old characters back, which is great. It's really great because we had missed them a lot from Black Ops 2, though they were introduced at the end. And that was what we wanted. I think a lot of us wanted our old characters, and now we had them for this whole game, which was great. They closed the storyline. Someone will say that Revelations was a little disappointing. I would agree. Not as great, but still a good map, a solid map. But it's very easy, guys. A very easy game to get to round 30 on just about every map. Very easy. I'd say every map. Very easy, guys. They didn't take a lot of risk. To me, this was really like they had all their ingredients. They're just putting them together, which isn't a bad thing. Which isn't bad. And this is why it's at number 2. It's a very good game, guys. Very good game. But it's really just these small things. The fact that it's so easy just really kind of, to me, puts it down a little. Some will like that. Some will think that this should be at number 1 for that. We have our old characters, which is great. But guys, it's at number 2. I can't really complain about Black Ops 3. It was a really good game, guys. A really good game. Just very easy. A lot of rinse and repeat from the older games. A lot of the same stuff. But still really good, really solid, guys. And that's why it's at number 2. And guys, coming in at the number 1 spot is Black Ops 1. Same thing as Black Ops 3 here for the fact of all very solid maps. Very solid maps, guys. But here's the thing, they weren't too easy. You know, it was kind of an achievement to make it around 30. It's not like you just made it to round 100, but still something that you would be proud of. And here's the bonus, guys. The bonus here is that you have the 4 original maps. And this is great, guys. This is extra maps. This gives it a huge advantage to have the World at War maps in the game. All 4 of them. So that's a huge advantage for Black Ops 1, guys, and it really just comes down to that it's a very solid, very true to the original Zombies formula. It brought in a lot of new perks, Stamina, Deadshot, Daiquiri. I know that there are more, guys. I can't think of them all right now. PhD Flopper. Oh my god, a loved perk, one that we've wanted Treyarch to bring back for so long. But guys, it's Black Ops 1. Black Ops 1 is our number 1 Call of Duty Zombies game. Alright, it is a great game, all solid maps. Brought in some new things, but didn't make it too easy. Guys, this is Black Ops 1, and it is at the number 1 spot. Alright guys, that's the video for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button, because it is a big help. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe, guys. I release a new video every day. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. It's Chris from Riley Games, and I'm signing out.